Welcome and welcome back, and today we're talking about brushes. Now, everyone has their favorite brushes. These are mine. I've got a whole stack of them. I use possibly 3 to 4 of them on a painting, and normally it's one brush because I'm extremely hard-headed. This is my favorite brush out of them. This is the Silver Bell Aqua 2700S Round 20. I like it because I can still get really small strokes, even on a bigger painting, and even with smaller paintings. So this is a favorite of mine. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The Silver Atelier Hake. This one we call the Chonk. This is the one I use for most of my big washes and re-wetting the paper. It's got really soft bristles. To me, the bristles are soft enough not to agitate the paint that's already dried. So, this is also a favorite, and you'll see it in my paintings a lot. Let's talk about quills. Quills are fun. Quills are a lot of fun for loose paintings. Most of them are quill mops. This one is kind of a quill round. They do hold a ton, so if you're looking for any kind of control on release of water, they're a little tough to play with. But for loose paintings, really cool, really fun. This one here is the Silver Kolinsky brush. This is Sable. It's got a really good soft hairs to it. It can be shaped really well. It covers a lot of ground with a size 7. Let's jump over to the other monster in this bag. This is the Silver Black Velvet 3025S Jumbo Round. This thing is massive. I plan on painting bigger paintings soon, and this is going to be one that's going to be in there. It is extremely soft. It's not great for lifting, but for big skies, it's kind of perfect. Still going from left to right, we've got the Silver Atelier Squirrel Blend Quill. This is going to be half synthetic, half squirrel hair. It's very soft, really smooth, gives off good washes. Kind of the same thing with the quills, that you're going to end up with a lot of water release. So you just have to be careful with these brushes. That's the main thing. And of course, we have to have a Silver Black Velvet 3000S 12 Round. This thing is a monster. And for big washes, big soft washes, also one of my favorites. But if you own rounds, you know how these operate. Next up, if I can get it out, we've got the Silver Black Velvet 3007S Script Liner. This thing gets really skinny, believe it or not. I know the hairs look a little fluffy, but the second you wet it, really straight brush. And we've got another round here, size 6 from Black Velvet series. And right next to it is another Bell Aqua. This is the 2702 Bright. Got kind of a squarish tip right there. These brush sizes run a little bit smaller than the Black Velvet, so this 6 is probably more like a 10 or a 12 in any other brush. Bell Aqua, you can't beat it. Now, for bigger gouache paintings, this is one of my favorite brushes. This is the Bell Aqua 2700 Stroke Brush. I like to call it a flat wash, but it's got more of a longer tooth to it. Works really good with gouache, lifts really well. It's soft but still real bendy. Okay, we've already talked about the size 20 round. Got a size 16, a size 8. Those are my go-to brushes for any 5x7 painting. You can go a little bit bigger than that with it as well. And here we have the Silver Bell Aqua 2710 Cat's Tongue. Cat's Tongue is really good for florals. I know a lot of people use them for different strokes. It's almost as if it's a round, but you can actually get some sharp edges with it too and flatten it out. Really cool brush. Now, the brush of a different color, even though it's the same kind of blue from the Bell Aquas, but this is a Bell Aqua 2707 liner brush. This is a size 1. I use this for a lot of dancing with tree limbs, electric lines, and any kind of small branch. Just works really well, super well. Next to that, we've got a Silver Bell Aqua 0 Round. It's just a smaller, more detailed brush. Works the same, doesn't hold as much as the size 20, of course, but it's a really good brush for small details. In my case, I have brushes that I don't use often. We'll pull one out here. This is a 1/4 inch Bell Aqua dagger brush. A lot of people love this brush. I do not. I keep it in there in case I ever want to play with it a little bit, but it's not one I go to normally. Really good for florals, really good for loose florals, honestly. But not a bad brush. Still a Belle Aqua, still quality. And along the same lines, we've got the silver Belle Aqua 2706 angle brush. Now this one's used probably more like the dagger. It's really good for thin lines as well. If you don't like using a liner, this might be a good choice for you. Not a bad brush. And these back here are my spares. So I have another 3/4 Belle Aqua stroke brush. This one I used mainly for plein air. I'm going to end up chopping this down, almost shotgunning it, to be able to travel with it a little bit easier. Next to that, we've got a silver black velvet flat wash. This is the 1/2 inch. It's a little tiny, but it does good for smaller paintings and also just getting straight lines, straight washes. Okay, so as far as brushes, I like to carry things that I know I'm going to use, but also things I would like to play with at some point. So keep in mind you don't have to have all of these brushes in your set, but keep your favorite brushes around, keep them taken care of, wash your damn brushes. All these stay pretty clean. So there is my brush case. I hope you got some info from that. If you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask them in the comments. And thank you guys very much for watching this video.